Alright. Play some Warhammer Online. What did we get up to? We logged into Ding, Renowned 60. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, stream title's wrong. Oh, we got all kinds of mails. Okay, let's go through this real fast. More crests. More bags. Ooh, more crests. I guess that has given me it, okay. It reckons I got it. Let's pop seeds going again. And then this will be because we're doing 60. Okay. Oh, 5 silver. Lovely. What's that quest? Okay. Oh, we get a copper. And 1 XP. Lovely. Bags. And that puts us on 7,720 something. Lovely. We still have mail. That must be an auction. Oh, we saw some shoulder plates for 2 gold. Lovely. Cool. What's going on here? Is that a fortress? It is a fortress. 126 versus 55. We should probably get ourselves there real quick. What are we doing? I guess Inevitable City. Teleport to them all. See if we can do something there real quick. Had I had known this was going on, we probably would have started streaming a little bit earlier. Is what it is. So we have a quest over there to do. There is also the event quest going on, which I'm guessing is up here. But for the time being, we'll try and get ourselves to more. I'm guessing we're going to be too late to get any, what am I saying? To get any contribution there, but we'll see what we can do. And whilst we run, we'll turn all these into seeds. We are probably going to be far too late, however. That's if we can even get inside the fortress. Oh, I guess this is the zone for the actual thing, isn't it? We're going this one. Or is this where we should? Yep. We don't want to be doing that. Or is this where we should be going to where the, is there a prison around here? Guessing there isn't, or if there is, it's probably at the back somewhere. Which is why they had loads of people just stood there waiting for people coming in and out. Move that mic a little tiny bit. But yeah, by the time we get around, this is we ended, so this is probably a waste of time, but it is what it is. Can we still interrupt this and grab the BOs perhaps? He's just done exactly what yeah, oh, that's a wall going against the thing. Oh, okay, so yeah, this was a complete waste of time. Brilliant. Okay. Good times. And that's it, kicked us out because I'm guessing that's it now done. Well, does that mean we defended? The Lord's back on 100%. Does that mean we defended that? Can we somehow do a little sneaky in here or something? Yeah, we're probably going to lag quite hard as we go up these stairs and see loads of people. Is this guy going to follow me and chase me around? Certainly looks that way. Probably get dismounted immediately, we'll try. Can we knock people around a little bit? Yeah, we can. We want to get near the staircase to see if we get res, but yeah, that's never going to happen. Although... we'll see, we'll message this guy. We'll see if he can res us. I mean, that's going to be impossible to stand there and get a res off. And we also don't want people dying trying to get us a res. We should have also buffed ourselves so we could res ourselves, just to get a bit closer to the stairs, perhaps. And they're on a lot there, aren't they? Yeah. I wonder how we managed to defend that on like 1%. Oh, we could have also gone through that door. We'll give it a few more seconds. I don't think we're going to get a res here. So we can go through, what door? Northern door? And straight up these stairs, maybe down the staircase. Let's do that. We'll give ourselves a res buff as well. Unless we're in prison and we can't get out. We're in prison and we can't get out. Have to wait for this guy to open the door. I'm not really sure what happened there. Not with me dying, but just in terms of the Lord resetting. Let me get all these to do here. Oh, and there's people outside prison as well, so they're not going to be able to open it, I don't think. Oh, we're silenced in here, aren't we? We can't do anything. Nice. Okay, let's see if we can get back in. We'll give ourselves that buff now, so we've remembered to do it. check there's no one patrolling. Oh, there is a few people patrolling, I guess. And although it looked pretty safe in there, we'll see if we can take the back entrance again. Ignore it. And that's going to work, I guess. We just want to make sure we're heading to the north entrance, which I believe is just up here. Yeah. We should be able to knock them off. Oh, that's so much damage. We're not going for them off, that's fine. We mount. We no longer have that ability to do. I mean, even if we die here, this isn't the worst. We'll wait for this to come off cooldown. And then we'll see if we can knock a bunch of people off, get up the stairs. Get out of dodge. See what we can do. That's not too bad, we got a little bit closer to the stairs. Probably not going to be able to get a res there, but we'll try. We'll hold off for a second. Ping him a quick message. He's far too busy keeping people up, which is fine, we expect it. I mean, someone should be able to stand just here and res me. Because we're not really that far down the stairs. Oh, although saying that, Law's already been killed, hasn't he? So this is just farming kills, which we don't really care about. As if this guy's that far ahead. Oh, there we go, now he's getting killed. Amazing, that's what we wanted. Let's start getting people roast. We tried to put a shield on him. Didn't work there. I'm not really sure everyone's died here. Oh, he's released. Yeah, shame, because we were too late getting here. I think? Yeah, it's locked, yeah. Oh, I wonder if they died upstairs. We got stuck on the staircase, that's fine. Okay, we can't see anyone else. They might have died upstairs. Doesn't look it, okay. No, doesn't look it. I mean, if anything, this is a little bit of a warm-up to start this stream, I guess. As I say, we're not normally ever bothered about farming kills. Where's that debuff we got on it? It's making all our spells take longer. Yeah, okay. They must have died downstairs. We're pushing them out finally, that's good. Oh my god, bodyguards. Yeah, I'm not sure where he's died. Must be AFK. Well, this is over, so that's fine. I guess this guy will just respawn when he needs to. Weren't paying attention to our health, that's fine, let's respawn. Cool. Okay. So, we have a quest here, so we'll turn this in. Okay. That's now resets back into Prague. Shadowlands could be fun, I guess. Probably where we're going to go, Shadowlands. But first, we need to go to the Inevitable City. Because there's a new event on. Let's go to find this event. I'm guessing it is just going to be farm Hunter's Vale over and over and over again. Which isn't the worst thing in the world. Week 12, what do you want it? Week 11, that was last week's. We'll go for Norden, didn't do it. this. Interesting. This is a what? We don't know how long this is on for. This will be something we probably do. Oh, it's the weekend one. Okay. Gives us some war crests. Gives us some linny. And we also get a ridiculous title, the Sorrow Bringer. Ooh! And then what was the other one? Oh, nothing. Okay. And then this event, the Wild Hunt.
Perhaps we can aid each other.
I'm expecting that to be a new class. Like that is part of the. Okay, what do we get here? We get a random trophy item. We get. Ooh, that's pretty good. 2 AP per second. And then I guess we get a cloak skin or some other garbage skin. Cool. I'm sure this guy's meant to be in here because we did this at the start of yesterday's stream. I can't remember the dude's name now, but I'm pretty sure it's none of these guys. I think it was Blister Bag. Let me just alt tab onto the. We don't have the launcher open, never mind. Okay. Unless it was that guy at the top, perhaps. This is where we need to clear up all these quests and actually have them all done. So when new things happen, we can just easily see them, but I'm sure it's that guy. I could be completely wrong. And this warband's banged out, so we'll do the same.
Do you seek advancement?
No, I don't think that's it. Does this tell us? Okay. Oh Jesus, we don't have to do all that, do we? 24. Ugh. Good lord. Okay, we're not really bothered about this event at all, to be fair. Let's go Shadowlands. We'll get ourselves into a new warband if possible. We could also quickly go here first, just to see if we can find that event NPC. I'm pretty sure it's none of these, because these were all here yesterday when we checked.
I have opportunities for you.
I could have swore on some of these last events we've done, like Night of the Murder, it was really well laid out. But this seems to just be a bit all over the place. It definitely wasn't these two dudes.
Perhaps we can aid each other.
I have opportunities.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't them two. Okay, let's head towards Hunter's Vale, because that's where it's going to be. And then we'll cut through into the PvP. And whilst we do that, nothing going on. Cool, okay. So many people online, damn. If there's not a quest NPC right here, looks like it is, then this is really badly laid out in my opinion. No, there isn't. Because this is just going to be Hunter's Vale quests. Oh, maybe that. No? And then there are all the... Yeah, okay. So, in my opinion, really bad event. Already. We could do this, but we're not going to bother. We have no DPS, so jumping into this solo is going to be interesting. We'll see if people in Guild are doing the event, but probably not. This probably looks like there's going to be a warband doing this, or at least a handful of people with the Order side doing this. Considering... Oh, actually, you know what? We'll try. We'll see what's going on. If we die, we die. Yeah, 3 people. I don't think we can 1v3, not as a healer. Is that the guy we saw just then, running away? It is. Why would you do that? Unbelievable. And he's just going to leave his line on me. Okay, great. They're all going to come gank me, probably. I hope they do. Is that guy missed? He has missed. We couldn't even click on that guy. That's annoying. Because we would have done way more there if we were healing and not trying to put on a dot on people. Lol. Which one's the warrior priest? That guy? Oh, and this dude released, it looks like. It's kind of annoying. Meanwhile, they're just... Okay. Oh, that's a level 30 something, I guess. Is this going to heal us? We're going to not die? Oh, we've got a Slayer on us as well. We're dead. Yeah, okay. That kind of sucks. At least all these 3 boxes have been destroyed. And I guess the sorceress that was here has run off? I guess? Yeah, we could have kept the witch elf up there. We made a massive mistake. That's okay, that's okay. We got warband up yet? No? Alright. Let's Let's get my warband up, I guess. So we should start just inviting people. I want to body block him. He's got past us. Lol. What a trooper. Just decline. No idea. Well, that sucks. We'll just get one of these lobbies if we can. Although no one seems to care about joining. This is just high-level people killing lobies, which is cool. I guess all of them, I mean all these lobies are basically here because they've just left tier 1 and they're greeted with probably people in full sov gear, which again is hilarious to me that the new player experience is so bad. In this game, it's so bad. I wouldn't want to have to do this again. We need to see if anyone in guild replied to the whole anyone doing the event. Nope, I guess not. We can keep them up. This is probably not going to be that great when there's 4 of us and about 4 or 5 of them. That's annoying. We line of sight? No, we can't line of sight. guessing they still have a massive group just sat up there. Okay. Oh yeah, so they do. Looks. That guy died so fast. So all we can really do here is grab BOs, I guess, because they're just camping us here. Excuse me. Just wait for these guys. Interesting. You've discovered a quest. Go. Yeah, we'll see how this goes for it. I mean, we've only got one of the 14, so it is mainly lobies. But again, I'm quite happy with that. I'm not too fussed about having loads of high-level people or not having high-level people. We can make a little bit of a difference here. more people will join, I'm sure. We'll grab this, we'll head down to this one, we'll just do these two, I guess. That sucks. Focus on keeping myself alive a bit too much there, I think. We're getting smashed by everyone, I can't move. Not great. Anyone else in this area? Not really. If this is still garbage, we'll go MOM. Oh, it looks like we're taking this. We'll see. Oh yeah, this is still going to be garbage, I think. It's very difficult to push people, I think, when they're mainly all in sov gear and we're just low levels. Well, I'm not low level, but the rest of the warband are pretty low level. Doesn't seem like we're doing too bad here. Again, numbers here, it's a numbers game. If they'd tabbed through all of these dudes and seen that they're all like, like level 20 and level 13 and stuff, fair enough, there is a couple of 40s here, not in our warband. But yeah, I don't think they would have bailed as quick as they just did. Or maybe they still would have, who knows. Where'd he die? Oh, probably where. I mean, we can absolutely head to this one as well, I guess. But I think, generally speaking, because they're leveling up their keep, here it would make more sense that we hang around these two BOs and just level up our keep. I guess. But I don't know if we need to hold two BOs for this. Always fallen off. That's bad line of sight, that's me bad positioning. And I'm not going to be able to do too much here. They're going to watch me run away, and everybody else is going to run away. This is probably me dead resing this dude. We'll try then. Yeah, okay. This guy's basically on his own. I'll fall off with these guys. Should let that level 22 do that to be fair.
What news?
People going for them good old kills. I'm glad people know what they're doing. I have no idea what I'm doing leading this warband. We got this warband going because there was like 6 or 7 low levels. So I was like, yeah, cool, alright, let's do that. That sounds like fun. And now we're a full warband. Very grateful for it. So technically here, we're hoping, yeah, this is what we're doing. We're hoping some of these guys are basically just dipping in and out of here. And what we can do is, we're still on their spawn point, that's bad, there we go. What we can do is we can pre-hot people, so when they jump out and jump back in, they're going to be able to steal some deeps. At least that's the plan. We've got the wrong weapons on, haven't we? Yeah, we have. The Dawn, 83%. Losing people still? We got the res off, that was a good entrance for him. It just made it in time. Ooh, we almost died. Okay. We're probably not going to be able to defend this very well. Just because they, it feels like they have way more numbers than we do. What's around on? Oh, 97%, good lord, okay. I mean, even here, it doesn't look like they've got that many people. feel like we can push this. Although, maybe not, because there's half the warband are dead over there. They seem to have a lot of people at the back door, not the front door. I mean, well, they're all bunched up on the front door now, I guess. We've only got a handful of people at the back now. I feel like the roles are reversed. And there was a lot more people at the back previously. How is that hitting me from there? Christ. Oh, he's released. I think I could have rezzed him, to be honest. Yeah, that's not a player. Oh, hello. Oh, that sucks. As if they both hit the wall. Not going to do much damage to this guy at all. Weirdly, they just have two witch hunters just running around with no one really fighting them. Ramon. 99%. Door is on 6%. Okay. You just die? Good lord. This is the difference between an organised warband and a warband that is not organised. An organised warband goes a hell of a lot better than what I'm doing right now. So many people are dying. Good lord. We haven't noticed too much of a difference with the Zealot since the patch. But that's mainly because some of the Zealot changes haven't come into play yet. Like the biggest changes that we were expecting with the Zealot were the rituals becoming absolute crap. But that's not the case. That's not happened yet. They've pushed that off for another 2 weeks, I think. Our heals are slightly worse. We definitely feel that. Only slightly worse, however. And I feel like now we're going to be pigeonholed into putting Willpower Talisman in all year. Just to make up for the fact that our heals are slightly worse. I mean, overall, currently, without the ritual changes, I feel like this class is nerfed. We already struggle to do anything other than heal. And now our heals are worse. As I say, only ever so slightly, but that ever so slight, you know what I mean, drop in heals basically means that we've had a nerf. So, all in all, not great. Warrior Priests just demolish us now. I'm not sure if it's a specific type of build that they're running. Or their DPS tree has just gone nuts. But yeah, Warrior Priests seem to absolutely wreck us. Which is kind of unfortunate. We did occasionally get wrecked by Warrior Priests before the patch. But now it feels worse. Or we get wrecked a lot more easily. And if anything, we haven't had any actual DPS changes to the class. So, yeah, I don't know. We do occasionally try and do a hybrid build and stuff, but we still just get destroyed. So at the moment, I'm putting that down to the fact that our gear's not great, and hoping that is the cause. And when we slowly get some better gear, or when we get soft gear, that will change. But at the moment, yeah, we've just noticed a nerf basically. Not to mention that obviously when the ritual changes come, if they do something along the lines of what they wanted to do, and reduce it to a 10-second duration, 3 ticks, 30-second cooldown, that again is going to be very weird because we're going to get pigeonholed into having to spec all 3 rituals, or at least 2 rituals, I think. So all in all, yeah, we've not noticed a massive difference just because it hasn't hit us, but yeah. Archmages as well, they always, do you know what I mean, if you've got a couple of Archmages on me or something like that, but we always struggled anyway. But they seem to do a lot more DPS than they used to. Not really paying attention to the game here. We play with the willpower value, see how it's changed. To be honest, we didn't know the sort of formula prior to the changes. If anything, across the board, it looks like we've lost about 100 plus to every one of our heals. Our cordial, however, that heals some more now. But we're also only sitting on 951. Oh, actually, this is more. Okay. We should be sitting on about 850 willpower, so I guess because of the other buffs and stuff we've got. We have more willpower currently because of all the other stuff we've got, I guess. Perhaps? Not sure, I'm not sure. Yeah, we did have a quick look at some of the, you know what I mean, taking off gear, putting gear on. We've also banged in the 160 discipline talent for, the willpower tactic for an extra 160. Because anything under, you know what I mean, I think it was 1020 or something like that. We're under soft cap. So again, just to make our heals a bit better, we've banged that in now. Which means we've lost, I guess, the AP tactic we're running, where we gain AP when we heal people. This is just farming kills, but it's fine. At least until this zone locks. I mean, technically we should be going to BOs here, so they can't lock the zone down, or we should be going back in the key, I guess. Yeah, I'm not really paying attention, to be honest. I think we're going to have to figure out what to give up for more willpower. Yeah, this is the problem though, isn't it? I mean, we did, again, this isn't max level, so pinch of salt with this information. We did jump in some dude's stream the other day who was in tier 2, so let's say it was like level 25 or something like that, and he was running an AoE DPS Zealot, and he was able to top, again, it's not, you know what I mean, it's 16 to 39 scenarios, I guess. He was able to top both DPS and healing, and he didn't seem to die very often at all. So it might be that lower level Zealots are actually really strong now, for DPS and stuff like that. And they can still heal, you know, probably... Well, actually, no, they shouldn't be able to heal as well as they can do now because, again, the willpower changes. But currently, with the current state of the Zealot, it does look like lower level Zealots are actually doing some good DPS. Good AoE DPS, at least. Soft cap is 1050. Ah, okay. You ran an 883 willpower last night and noticed that your heals were down. Yeah, that's obviously the bolstering thing as well for the Zealot. You're not wrong. Yeah, you're not wrong at all. Yeah, that's kind of intriguing. I mean, oh, wrong hotkey. I guess if we're anything under like 1050, as you mentioned for the soft cap, we're gonna suffer our heals ever so slightly compared to what they were prior to the patch. If anything, again, I'm fairly new, aren't I? So when it comes to actually knowing how to play the class correctly and stuff, we don't really know at all. Do you know what I mean? But trying to play like a hybrid with some DPS, so if we do get caught off guard, we can actually defend ourselves. I just don't see it happening on the Zealot at all. Unless we go glass cannon, which probably means we're going to get 3 hit by people again, which we don't want. I just don't see how you're meant to play anything but just a pocket healer on a Zealot. And even as a heal, or a healer, lol, if we do get focus fired by one guy, 9 times out of 10 they kill us. So I don't know if it is just complete gear difference, and every single player on order is just running around in full soft best in slot or what. But yeah, we definitely feel kind of not in a great place on the Zealot anymore. And at the moment, as I'm sure you've seen at some point, Bryce, we are running armor talismans and everything. 136 in the cloak, and then everything else is 106, except the helmet, which is 23 willpower. Even the weapons, we've switched the weapons. We shouldn't really be using these, I guess. Oh, that's why we have so much more willpower. Because we're using these two. Technically, we should be using the subjugator. At least a knife. The offhand's nice. 2% healing crit chance. But this is kind of good for when we get focus fired to have the wounds proc. So at the moment, we're just going to min-max this and put evil on with the knife of the subjugator. What's our healing crit? 22. It's not the highest. We need that higher, to be fair. Oh, our Flash of Chaos seems to be critting more as well now. When it crits. But that's obviously because of the 25% extra healing for the tactic. But I don't remember ever critting over 1,000 before. But again, we've obviously got more willpower than we used to. We'll try and keep some people up as we run away here. And also, for anyone thinking, like, what is this guy doing with this warband? And we never we never lead a warband ever. We only joined, we only got this warband up and running because there was no warband going on. And there was a bunch of lobies getting farmed by some 40s. So I was like, yeah, you know what? Let's get them invited. Let's try and help them out. And then now we've got a full warband. Or actually, that's Barrack, isn't it? Oh yeah, I should have put that in, what do you call it? This is the PvP place, isn't it? I can never remember green screens. Yeah, we want to go Mom. Hey Rusty, how's it going, buddy? Facebook recently removed them all and split between wounds and willpower. Yeah, I mean, with this, it's looking like we're absolutely going to be doing willpower at some point. Just because I think at this point, if we get caught off guard as a Zealot, we just die instantly. It's fine. So we may as well kind of glass cannon it, but go willpower for everything. We do at some point obviously want to be going, as I said, like more of a hybrid build, just because, yeah, if we do get caught off guard and there's one guy on top of us, as I say, at the moment, we just get demolished by anybody. It's kind of annoying. Where we don't really stand a chance to do anything. At least that's how I feel, anyway. I would much rather be able to, do you know what I mean? Like, be a healer, heal people, obviously, and make sure we're doing correctly in terms of healing and stuff. But if we do get jumped, at least be able to put pressure on somebody to make them either go away from us, or actually be able to kill someone in a 1v1. It's just not happening right now. It's kind of annoying. Did people go here because I went there? No, okay. We got a few people, should be fine. Again, numbers game. They should see all of our numbers and go, oh no, panic mode. Who just died behind us? How did you die? I didn't see him take damage. Again, I'm sometimes not really paying attention to what's going on in the game. And a lot of our team is very low level. Well, they were. I don't know what they're like now, since we've changed up and stuff. Since people have left and gone elsewhere. Oh, he died before I can heal him. Okay. I mean, we'll just take the death here, that's fine. Yeah, I mean, the current gear, as I say, we're only using, we're using 3-piece Sentinel, 5-piece Veil, and 3-piece Beast Lord, again, to make us more tanky. Obviously, 3-piece for Beast Lord, an extra 225 armor. 3-piece for Sentinel's Willpower Wounds, and obviously the 5-piece on this is, again, armor, Willpower Wounds, and healing chance. And as I say, everything on the everything in Talisman is just all armor. But yeah, as I say, I do feel like we either can be a pocket healer, and we don't do too badly, but we'll be better. And I don't always play perfectly. Or we can kind of hybrid it a bit and not be able to do anything. Not be able to heal as well, and also not really be able to do any DPS. I mean, even when we spec DPS, so to speak, or hybrid, and we put like a dot on somebody, it still feels like their natural health regen, or the spicy mushroom, I guess. This out heals our dot, which is crazy. Or it certainly feels that way and looks that way. We'd like to heal them people, but we're not going to bother right now. Oh, they've also got dudes on the trees and stuff. I mean, half the warband's doing their own thing. I mean, I'm not saying anything in the warband chat, so it makes sense. Yeah, alright, we'll rush him from behind here if we can. Might go terribly wrong. We scale this. No, amazing. Don't know these maps very well. I mean, I shouldn't be the person having to run in against them, right? This is why I often feel like we should be just playing a DPS class. Doing silencing. Not far from getting Vanquish again. Ooh. I feel like... See, the upcoming gear sets we're a little bit unsure about. We did look at the... Was it the Victoria set? And that seems a bit more DPS-y and seems pretty good, but I don't know if that's only from doing ranked or not. We did check on the kill board and stuff, but I feel like it's outdated. So although it says... although it says... what am I saying to you? Yeah, sorry, on the kill board it reckons you need like rank tokens or something, but I don't think that exists anymore. So I'm not 100% sure in terms of the Victoria set. But we were looking at that, and it doesn't look too bad. Is it Victorious? Yeah, that's right, Victorious. We haven't actually looked at the gear, to be fair, Vanquish stuff. And then we were also tempted to buy the Oppressor gear, which we've now kind of out-leveled around 60, I guess. I think it was high 50s for that. That's annoying. We saw him late, to be fair. I was too busy questioning gear choices. My bad, my bad. I want to help that guy, but as a healer, I also kind of don't because we're doing something else. We're gonna get flanked here. I don't want to get involved in that right now. We were shooting guns. Okay. Victoria says DPS triumphs heal. You can buy them with crests. Oh, thank you, Mama. So no rank required, right? As in doing the I guess the rank battlegrounds or whatever they are, because we still haven't even looked at the rank stuff yet. We'll see if we can do a little flank here, and then we'll go back towards the war camp. It doesn't look like we're also running that many boxes. Not that I'm paying attention to what's even going on, to be fair. 61 you can get the anathema staff, and after that start getting bank. Here through mid-60s RR. Interesting. We did see somebody using the Knife of Anathema, and it did look very nice, to be fair. We're just going to go to the BO here. I'm not going to be able to get that off. Oh, we have. Lovely. There, we're probably dead here. Lol. That's fine. Everyone can follow suit. Probably not. Oh no, yeah, I figured when you said the staff, I figured it's just that weapon type, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, because we did see. I'm pretty sure he's called Stink, to be fair, and he's a. I've definitely watched him on YouTube. He plays like a DPS zealot. We bumped into him the other day. Had a quick scan of his gear. I mean, yeah, it is what it is. We need to go from top and back, if we want to be flanking that. Yeah, running this as a, I mean, again, I'm not really running the warband very well at all, but running this as a healer is a little bit weird. I guess other than saying, you know what I mean, spamming hotkeys and like charge, do this, do that. Generally speaking, with people following me, I would have to be the first person to run into combat, because otherwise they'll see me not run into combat and then kind of hold. Do you know what I mean? So it's yeah, it's a bit strange, the mentality in this as a healer. This is me pulled and dead, probably, yeah. Amazing. Okay. That is what it is, we'll just sit here for a sec. Is the anathema weapon better than the subjugator stuff? Do you know? I'm guessing it is, right? Tank zealot. Well, I mean, at the moment, I'm just kind of pottering around, do you know what I mean? I'm not doing a very good job at all with this. And even here, depending on, do you know what I mean, like, if the whole warband's here and being res and stuff, they have 8 people and we have a full warband almost. Minus a few people and a few people that are just rezzed. And yet, they seem to be holding our entire warband back. Don't get me wrong, we have a couple of lobies, which again is fine, you know, doesn't bother me that much. But a team of like 8 people shouldn't really be able to hold, what, 3, 6, I mean, I don't know, there's like 15 of us, I guess, maybe. I think it has more utility, and you use it. But there's like the fort weapons. Yeah, because at 66 we are looking at possibly doing that and grabbing the fortress weapons. But at the moment, I'm still unsure. There's still a lot to learn. And I guess even with this warband stuff, I have to be mindful that we're not fully, we don't have a massive group of level 40s. Looks like we have been able to push them back though. Have we still not even handed in a box for this? I could have swore this was almost 1 star. Or is that a UI bug? And going to this BO is probably a mistake. Because they probably have a warband just behind this rock as they normally would do. They absolutely do. Can't click on anyone to save my life. I mean, even that guy's dart, the Archmage. That Archmage took us down to almost, what, 3.5k health? He almost half health me? With what, 1 dart and some damage that hit me for 700? Well, I mean, he could be fully DPS, he could be glass cannon, who knows. This is a loss for us again. Yeah, as I said in the keep, there's a massive difference between a warband that actually knows what's going on and me leading a warband when I've never led a warband before. This is just running people into their deaths. This is why we don't normally have a warband or make our own warbands. But with them keeping this with a warband nearby, I feel like we go here. Goblin Armory. So that most people like to use fort in main hand and SC weapon in offhand. And if I'm not mistaken as well, they go for the DPS main hand, don't they? Because it's better stat-wise, I think. And obviously with the Harbinger of Doom / change, it doesn't really matter if we go DPS weapon or healing weapon, because our stats will obviously change depending on what Harbinger we're in. That's what I feel like, anyway. Is this guy normally a warband leader? I feel like he normally is. We're going to mark him and basically follow him. Oh, we're also not even paying attention to any like region chat if there has been any. This is why we shouldn't make warbands. I feel like we stand the ground here. Unless they're going to have another warband incoming into us. We can't see him. This is a really bad place for me to be healing, apparently. Because there's some sort of line of sight with this stupid meat rack. The main difference is decided by your build, crit spec or heal power spec. Yeah, that makes sense as well. Suffering from some action points here. I mean, it doesn't help that we have a bunch of low levels here. In terms of winning, like, the team fight versus team fight. Again, I'm quite happy to have lowbies in the warband. Oh, he's immune, lovely. Are we still rooted? Good lord. That seems kind of imbalanced. Can we get one kill on that guy? Probably not. Yeah, I'm going to disband this warband now. I don't even know. I feel like I should be explaining myself to people. No, we're just going to bang out. We're just going to bang out. We have no idea what we're doing running a warband. We only did that to get some lowbies together so I could heal them better. We weren't expecting everyone to then join. But yeah, gear-wise, yeah, we definitely need to look into this sort of stuff. And the let me just quickly go here. You mentioned that the Anathema one was at 61. I'm pretty sure we know where that is as well, where to get that item from. I feel like, at least. I feel like it's on the side bit. We'll just quickly nip down there now real fast. I could be wrong. I'm sure it's on the side bit. Off to work. No worries, Rice. I appreciate your input and your advice there, buddy. Thank you. If you need anything in game, hit me up. Use on my chamois. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, legend. I won't add you as a friend just yet. I'll do that off stream. Not that it matters. Your name will pop up at some point. But yeah, thank you, Rice. And I'm certain it is one of these big ogres over here, right? One of these fellas. I could be wrong. Oh, that's the Bloodlord stuff. Yeah, okay. Which again, I guess is good if you want to be doing DPS, perhaps.
I have many fine goods.
I thought we saw this yesterday. Apparently we didn't. No idea what any of that stuff is. Yeah, okay. Oh, Conqueror stuff. No, we don't need that. I'll just have a scan around these vendors real fast. Oh, wait, no. Was it not in the north part? Having a quick scan for the weapon.
Step right up.
There we go. That's the Victoria stuff. This is the stuff that we were sort of looking at for level 60-ish. Oh, that just requires a tail and then obviously shards, so that's fine. That's ranked. That's potions and things. Yeah, I feel like it's in the north area. The bit I was actually meaning to go to. And this is the healing stuff, isn't it? Which, yeah, the 4-piece bonus looks really good on that. Just to go, it gives us a chance to gain AP. Oh no, they're here. Right, okay, yeah, this is what we haven't looked at. Oh, we actually don't have these weapons. So... I mean, the 3 AP per second is kind of bonkers. And then I guess, looking at both of these two, I would have thought you go for this one, because this has more actual magic power on, and I don't think it's 1 willpower to 1 magic power, is it? And again, it doesn't matter what these stats actually are, because even if it's magical critical hit chance, it's basically the same as healing critical chance because of a Harbinger. So a lot of the actual stats on items don't actually matter. All of this will turn into healing values. Or sorry, all of this can turn into like int wounds, critical healing power, and I guess what is it called? Magic power. Even if we buy the healing one, it doesn't actually matter. So stat-wise, we'd lose 2 wounds and 1 willpower if we bought this. And would gain 5? No, 4. 4 actual healing power, which I guess is better than 1 willpower. But yeah, interesting. At some point we may have to look at this. I actually don't know where to buy any of these from. Because they are the require renown rank 45 items, aren't they? Or weapons. But yeah, that's fine. That's we know where to look for that now. And that now puts us on 774 or something. Same room thing, it's a press vendor next to it. Well, quick check, well, quick check. Whilst we're here. Yeah, so the fact that so many NPCs with shops here is just it's very confusing to me. Like knowing whereabouts things are. This will all be lobby stuff, I expect. I've seen these guys. What does this dude sell again? Well, that's the Genesis stuff, isn't it? Oh, and the subjugated stuff, yeah, that makes sense. That's low level, isn't it, Obliterator? Yeah.
Use it well.
And this is all low level. I'm not sure. Yeah, you know, I'll find that on my own time. Balls to it. It's just running around speaking to every single NPC for ages. That's fine. We'll figure that out. Again, we've got at least another level before we can even grab that, haven't we? Oh, actually, I didn't even check what rank it was. We are going to have to run back. Sorry, everyone. And then we've also seen up here that there's a weapon dude up there as well, I think.
Paid for in blood.
What were these? Oh, these are 61. Yeah, okay. Yeah, perfect. Just wanted to double check that. What Warcrafts were there as well? We're really not paying attention at all. Oh, 600. That's not bad, to be fair. Yeah, that's not too bad. Yeah, I'm not sure. I kind of feel like the proc on this is really good when it procs, 10% chance to gain 110 wins. But the lack of, or the loss of 2% crit healing, I think that's okay. We're getting loads of frame rate stores now as well. So we'll probably have to reboot the client at some point. Oh, is this the new guys for the event? It is, isn't it? Can't believe we ran past this guy. That's hilarious.
Do you seek advancement?
I was saying how bad it was, this event, because we couldn't figure out what it was.
Why are you still here? Peace?
Funny.
I have opportunities for you. There's a generous offer.
Wait, what? Oh, it decays in 4 days. I was about to say, okay. Because that's insane, getting a pocket item that does stuff like this. 8 hours to do Hunter's Veil, basically, okay. I mean, it's only 1%, but still, that's kinda crazy.
Here is your chance to earn my favor. There is a generous offer.
What's the difference? Oh, the last 60 days,
Perhaps
and
we can aid
the
each other.
trial is a
Here's your
30-day mount.
chance to earn my favor.
Wait, that makes no
Never
sense.
beg.
Yeah, okay. For anyone who is rank 16 and under rank, what is it, 38? Yeah, anyone who's between rank 16 and 37 doing this... Oh wait, you won't be able to do this, will you? Oh wait, it's a Beast Lord there. This is just do a Beast Lord thing. Oh yeah, yeah. If you're able to do this and you're under 38, 100% you should be doing this because this gives you a 60% mount, which is what we had from the last event, which meant we were crazy fast when we shouldn't have been because you locked into such a crap mount for so long. And that's all just garbage for the event. Okay. Interesting. At some point, I have to do this to grab that mount. Was it trial? This is in Hunter's Vale, is it not? This one. I'm pretty sure it is because it's the Tree Lord, the Lion, and the yeah. I'm pretty sure that is Hunter's Vale. So we can get a 60-day mount. Okay. Yeah, okay. We are just going to quickly take 5 minutes, grab a quick coffee, etc. And we'll be right back. Cheers, on. And we pay. Okay. Do we want to do Hunter's Vale? I'm pretty sure that is a Hunter's Vale quest, right? Yeah, it is, yeah. We'll see if any guildies are doing it.
What do you seek?
What is it?
Because we wouldn't mind a new mount, to be fair. We don't like horses, they're boring. Doesn't look like anyone's doing one, so that's fine. So, we're going to go back to MOM and see if we can defend, I guess. We'll keep our eyes peeled for a guild run in Hunter's Vale, though.
Want something, do ya?
Where we go? Green skin? No, I'm going to go Mom, aren't we? I always go to the wrong place when I recommend, I don't know why. Every time. And I do wonder if we, as I say, we branch into more of a DPS-y kind of spec when we get a bit higher in the 60s. We've got to just run around 50 minutes killing crappy mobs, I don't know why. And we got warband up. We do. We're probably dead here. I really don't understand the fall damage in this game. We normally drop from much lower distances and die. Just want a new mount. Is this already been destroyed? I guess it has already been destroyed, okay. They are coming back. Small group, okay. We need to alt tab because the key bindings broke. Okay, they're fixed. Let's go try and meet with the warband. We'll probably die trying to get back to that warband, but we'll try. Oh, and this warband is Papa's warband. And normally this warband isn't listed. This is normally like the elitist warband, dare I say. Where everyone's on Discord having a chat. Oh, hello, we just missed all that as well, I guess. Everyone's running away here, so this is me and this guy. Do we have enough time? We do have enough time, lovely. Is he going to follow me into the warband? It looks like he is. He's just sprinted, right? Oh, okay. Lol. Oh, this guy, I'm pretty sure that warrior priest like 3 hit us yesterday. If that is who I think it is. Where's this guy? There he is. Let's get him marked, we'll give him a follow. Oh, video game. Appreciate the raid, buddy. How was your stream? We're just doing some RvR currently. Slowly getting into the swing of things. We were running a warband earlier with loads of low levels, and we didn't do very well at all. So we banged out a lot and then joined a different warband. One that, you know what I mean, they actually know what they're doing. Oh, I appreciate the follow, Chief. It was good. Have a good one. Oh, lovely stuff, mate. You take care, dude. Yeah, we came back to this zone because we thought it was under siege, but it wasn't. When we got here, the ram was already destroyed. Jeez, I appreciate the follow, buddy. Thank you. So now we are basically playing Follow the Leader with somebody who actually knows what they're doing, running a warband. We never intended to actually try and run a warband doing all this, because we have no hotkeys like this dude does, where, you know, regroup on me, rally, and all this sort of stuff. We don't have any hotkeys for that. We just basically invited a bunch of low levels, because there wasn't a warband running, and then we're getting demolished by level 40s, probably in full sub gear. And then, lo and behold, everyone joined the warband, and then it was, oh Christ, I'm now leading a warband. Okay. Don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, it's funny, man. We also need to be doing a Hunt the Veil run today because of the event. There's a for our side destruction. There's a dude just here in the apex, and at the top northern entrance of it, where we can get a stag mount, which we really want because we don't like being on a horse. I think horse is the most boring mount in any game. Unfortunately, we picked the class that rides the horse. So I'd love to have a stag mount. Oh, that sucks for this dude. And that's something I'd be doing at this point, trying to see how many people I can I can get to follow me. And we're going to lose this box. We've had it for ages. We only grabbed this so the warrior priest that was on us at the time couldn't grab it. More than anything else. Again, no one's handed in anything to this keep, so we're not really bothered about handing in the singular box. We're more bothered about just following the warband here. How many tanks do we have? 5? No, 4 tanks. Oof, yeah. 8 healers. We'll drop this box as we go through here. Which is strange. Oh no, we won't drop the box as we go through there. Okay. I wonder why we keep the box sometimes going through them and sometimes we don't keep the boxes. Here, it's beneficial if we get hit and we drop the box so we have a further 6 minutes on it. So I'm hoping this guy hits me. That's a shame. There we go, now I've dropped the box. Although I didn't realise we were so close to, oh. Thank God he's come back on us. He's grabbing it, that's fine, I'll let him grab it. He's just dropped that box again. They've got that box. Where did he die? Oh, right at the back. Can we get a risky res off? He's gonna knock me back. Yep. Saw that coming a mile away. It's fine. We just tried to res that guy, that's all. Somebody else got the res, that's fine. We'll wait for a res. Apparently we're waiting quite a while for a res. I'll just have some coffee as we wait. Oh, everyone's banging out and leaving me. Okay, brilliant. They have 8 people, and we have a full warband, and yet we're running away from them. Very bizarre. We should let's keep this guy up. Always been knocked back. I mean, we're trying. Okay. He's overextended. I hate white lions. Yeah, I hate white lions as well, though. They are, to be honest, I think in any MMO I've ever played, any class that has a hunter pet, if you will, or some sort of a pet, where they can just leave the pet on you and just run away from you, and the pet is dealing DPS to you and stuff, those classes to me are so stupid. We don't get along with any of them classes. It's just vanilla WoW hunters all over again. And that just brings back horrendous trauma of being in like the lower bracket, the what is it, 10 to 19 WSG bracket, and a hunter's pet just basically out DPSing the hunter itself. Just yeah, oh, let's send the hunter's pet on this guy, and then the hunter just does something else while the hunter's pet kills you. Oh, the trauma. It's not what we want to see. And I think it's the same in any MMO I've ever played, as I say. Any class that has a pet where they can just send the pet on you. So annoying. Not to mention a game like this, where having a pet on you basically means you can't mount. Well, you can, but because you're taking damage and stuff, I'm guessing it's going to knock you back from casting. Or any game, again, like Vanilla WoW, where because you're in combat, you're not going to be able to mount. Having a hunter's pet on you basically just locks you down. Oh, it's so annoying. Such a stupid mechanic, in my opinion. Like, look at this. What is this? I mean, just sending in that pet basically meant that if they were chasing us as well, say, the fact that that guy's got hit and now being dismounted basically means that he's dead. Again, if they were following us. It locks people down too good. Yeah, it's so overpowered in my opinion. Where did he die? Has he been dead for ages? This guy's always dead. That overextends loads. Oh, he's already been rezzed. My bad. Look late. In fact, of all the order classes, the only one that annoys us is the White Lion. The rest seem to be, do you know what I mean? They have their place, they have their moments. And I guess also, as like a, how do I word that? As like a mental, psychological thing. If I look over there and I see, do you know what I mean? Of a quick glance, it looks like they have more numbers than they actually do because of their pets. And in this game, unfortunately, he's trying backwards back. Yeah, unfortunately in this game, it seems to be that if it's a 10v10, for example, but they're all white lions, so it looks like a 10v20, as soon as they approach us, we all run away, because it looks like a numbers game. Oh, they've got way more numbers than we do, let's backtrack. But that's not the case, they're just pets. So I think, like, yeah, psychologically, it definitely has an impact in the gameplay. I could be mistaken, but I don't think I am. He's already been rezzed, he has. I guess we're just farming kills through it. He's already been rezzed. He has not already been rezzed. Yes, he has. Oh my god, didn't realise that green icon was a res icon. Sucks. We can get him up quick. He's already getting rezzed. That was such a quick res. Oh, that must be the shaman resin, right? Who has that quick res thing. And then also saying that, with the White Lions in particular, they've got a pull that is ridiculous. I feel like most classes have some sort of a knockdown or knockback, which is ridiculous compared to the Zealots. The Zealots is awful. He just like pushes you back like a foot, so you're still the dude's still on top of us. Yeah, I think we're heading back to Warhammer now. Hold on. Guess we'll try and do a bit of a bait play. I mean, surely it makes sense if we're trying to bait, we just hide behind this big rock, right? There's a player underneath us. I don't know if we can tap onto him, it doesn't like we can. Have some coffee real quick. Okay. Oh yeah, I see. What a mistake. He's dead without me, that's fine. I feel like as well in this game, a lot of classes, or how I feel, most classes have some way of snaring me. So I'm constantly being slowed by people. Whereas we don't really have a slow. Or some sort of capability to slow people down. Other than Ravens, if we pick up Ravens as a talent. Or a career mastery. Whereas I feel like, yeah, most classes have, if they're on top of you, they have a snare. Or some of them have a snare via the throwing weapon. Which if they hit you from behind, it snares you by, 40% movement speed for 10 seconds or something. And I don't think that's something that we can dispel. I feel that's a condition. So unless we go willpower buff, which we normally do, we've not buffed anyone, I've just remembered. We've not been in the warband for very long. Yeah. But again, if their snare is on a 0-second cooldown, which I think most of them are, we're not really able to escape a snare, which is, again, it kind of sucks. He's released, okay. I don't know, I threw 7 on them. Get snared. On a 20-second cooldown. Kind of ridiculous. Pretty sure Chosen, they've got a snare. This melee range is just instacast, right? Instacast, 0 cooldown. Disrupted, but he's still got snared? I've not had in many boxes either here. As I say, at some point when we're doing HV, we can get a different mount. Keeping our eyes peeled. Thought we were going to get Goblin then, but apparently not. Watch out for lion pull. Yeah, absolutely. It's normally the only time. Well, I was about to say that's normally the only time we die, but no, it's not at all. That's a complete lie. And there's the lion bull. We'll dismount him because he's trying to run in and get a pull on us. Or a knockback on us. Guy's about to get a knockback. Yep. Should be able to keep him up. Whole country just come online. Yeah, I guess that's what that message meant. Got a few boxes going to the keep, which is good. Wonder what he plays. Nesdok. It's got to be a goblin, right? Oh, Shield Dock. Yeah, we've heard that. But Shield Docks are now unplayable. Because of the healer patch. Again, we've not played a dock at all, so we don't know, but yeah, that's what we've heard from people. A lot of people have shelved their shield docks because of the healer patch. I love it. Let's go roam, and then he's just staying here. There we go. Why are you saying that? Those under level 16 don't turn your event. Oh, under level 16? Well, yeah, that makes sense. You don't, yeah. Because you're not going to be able to use that mount until you hit 16. That makes a lot of sense. A very good question. If you need HP for Mount Quest, how can a Lobby do it? Oh, it's a layer boss. Yeah, of course, because it's a beast layer boss, right? Although I could have swore the Mount Quest was for HP. Oh, perhaps it's the low level one's a layer boss, the higher level one. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. I wish these mounts weren't decaying 30 days. The only way I understand having, or the only thing I understand about having this decay in 30 days, or 60 days, 90 days, 120 days, depending on which mount you get, is so that they just can rehash and recycle the exact same event every X amount of months. Or once every year. Because I guess if these mounts weren't decayed, or didn't decay, and you'd have this mount forever once you've done it, you'd never need to do the event again, which then means that no new players will be able to get the event done. But yeah, I wish the mounts weren't, well, permanent, I guess. I wish they were permanent. It's kind of annoying that they're not. Oh, this guy doesn't know. He doesn't know. Sad times. But they would still survive longer than I would. He was just minding his own business. Coming to get a box. And then they also want you to spend that money on the mount. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I mean, even if... I mean, would this even make sense? Even if it cost you 100 gold to turn the quest in to get the permanent mount, I think that's fine. I mean, Christ, they could charge more than 100 gold for a permanent mount. I mean, I've not played an elf, but having to be on this hideous thing is, yeah, I'm glad we're not playing one of these guys. Having to be on a stupid raptor mount like this all the time, it's not great. And also, obviously, as I say, we're not great with horses. We don't really care about our horse graphics. I'd much rather be able to ride a wolf. Or even buy all the other mounts, even if they all cost 100 gold each, or permanent special mounts were like 1,000 gold each. Wouldn't bother me that much, give me something to grind for. Well, having it so it decays is a bit unfortunate. Yes, guild mounts are quite cool. Wait, there's guild mounts? I have never seen guild mounts. We did, in one of the last VODs, we did check everywhere in Inevitable City, and we couldn't find any other mount vendors. We could only find, if I've got time to do this, actually, let me set myself to follow on this guy. We could only find 2 mount vendors that both sold the same mounts in Inevitable City. We found these guys up here in the Breaking Grounds, which makes sense, that's where you buy the mounts. And there was also another one just down here. But they sold the exact same mounts. We also looked in the Viper Pit, but we couldn't find a mount vendor in there. Oh, our guild, however, is only level 31, is that? Or is that 33? It looks like 31. Let me just get my face in the screen. Yeah, it's 31. Our guild's only 31. Little reward to keep players busy. Quest is designed for players to explore the world and learn some lore. Most players don't care, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, in a game like this, personally, I appreciate because it's so entwined with the actual lore behind Warhammer. It would make sense that, yeah, they want you to do stuff within the Warhammer lore. And, you know what I mean, learn the game in terms of the world and explore and stuff like that. It doesn't really fit in an MMO though. For most players, I guess. There's people behind us, that shouldn't be a problem. We'll just make sure we position ourselves a bit better here. You'd be down for spending 100 gold on some of the event mounts. Yeah, that's it, man. I'll be down for spending, you know what I mean? How much gold have we got now? 449? I'll be happy to spend 500 gold on a permanent event mount. If not more. Gives me something to work towards, gives me something to grind towards. But having to ride a silly horse all the time, it's not the worst thing in the world. But and I'm guessing as well, if you were able to purchase an event mount, or you could buy any mount in the game, say, there's obviously going to be one mount that's better than the rest, right? Like, for example, can we see probably people's mounts? No one's on that little sheep mount at the moment, but because it's such a small, low-down mount, again, if everyone was on this wolf, for example, I guess it would mean, like, technically, this mount would be overpowered compared to, say, a raptor, because on a raptor, you're really high up, you can't hide as well, whereas on a little wolf mount, you're a bit more hidden. And then I guess also, for sound, like, having the dwarf mount means you can hear them coming a mile away. Whereas that little wolf mount, unless my sound's bugged, because it often does in a warband, that wolf mount doesn't seem to make any noise at all. Whereas at the moment, as Tom Green would say, listen to my hooves. So again, you can hear the horse coming from a mile away. Yeah. You can preview them in main city, usually by guild mount in the guild hall. Is the guild hall the Viper Pit in the Inevitable City, or am I completely lost? But you can preview them where you just pointed. Yeah, that's right. But they're basically horses with cooler armor for chaos. Yeah, because this horse that we're on now, we got this red horse. Not that it matters. Oh yeah, this guy's a low level, right? Yeah, he's not got the higher level one. But we went with this red horse because when we looked at the horses in the stable, this one didn't have any armor on, and it looked pretty cool. And then when we bought it, it's got all this janky armor all over it. You can't even tell which horse it is. So we got conned into buying a horse that had no armor, but actually it's got armor. And then the only ones that we've seen, again, same dude, lower level ones, horse-wise, they don't seem to have armor on because of the lower level ones. I guess his is not a 60-60 mount, right? 50, what are we, 50-75, I guess, on his? Yeah, okay. Oh, also, Stink Suit. Is your in-game character Stink by any chance, the Zealot? You still playing DPS Zealot? Yep, last today, logging soon. Import grain breaking bug to devs, you might get permanent manticore. Oh, in that case, let's find a bug. Let's get a permanent manticore. Let's make a bug happen. Cheapest best mount, that's it. You can just use a cheat add-on. See class icons, you have wall hacks. Ooh, yeah, because we've also noticed with this thing, with this enemy add-on, we've not used it on enemy players, but I mean this, in my opinion, this is kind of OP. If you can drop this on enemy players, again, we've never tried to be fair. Yeah, being able to kind of wall hacks this thing, if that was an enemy player, is kind of crazy. And yeah, it looks at low level 1. Oh, and you are? Yeah, okay, yeah, we checked out some of your YouTube videos ages ago, dude. And it was a hell of a ride. And then I think yesterday's stream, perhaps? Or maybe the stream beforehand. At some time this week, we did see you in combat with a couple of the guys. And we didn't want to get involved because I was actually saying at the time, bet this guy's recording a YouTube video or recording some sort of a 1v3. So I'm pretty sure we were just sort of on top of you for a little bit, not healing you. But yeah, I assumed you must have been recording something. And then we spent a while inspecting your gear, to be fair. Trying to understand how we should be speccing if we wanted to play a DPS Zealot or a hybrid Zealot. Remember you in Austin? That's right, dog. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, man. As we were inspecting the gear sort of thing, I was sort of... Wait, hang on. Do we know this guy? I'm sure we know this guy. Definitely watch some of your YouTube stuff, man. It makes us, well, it gives us hope that we can actually play a DPS Zealot, because at the moment we're really struggling to do anything but heal. And when we get ganked and stuff, even if we spec into a bit of a DPS role, I don't think we have the gear for it. So it's something that we're going to maybe start branching into once we're higher renown, because we're only just hit 60 today. Well, we logged in today and hit 60 as we logged in, which was a bit strange. Probably from previous zones being locked. But we definitely want to be trying our luck as a DPS, or you know what I mean. I'm gonna call it a hybrid, but yeah, more DPS probably. Video of my gear, but we'll have to remake the build for reasons. Oh, especially with the healer patch coming, right? Or well, the healer patch hitting us, kind of hitting us. Again, I think the next bit of the healer patch is in 2 weeks for us, in terms of ritual changes and stuff like that, because there was such a big kickoff on the forums. You wouldn't recommend below renown rank 70? Yeah, that's cool, okay. Because we were very tempted to buy the Oppressor gear, which would have been, I think, high 50s. Excuse the cough, but I'm glad we didn't, because I think that would have been about 1,000 war crests that we would have wasted. So that's fine. And then I think because we looked at your gear, seeing the, I think, Victorious set, or a couple of pieces of that, ignoring the Sov stuff for obviously later on. Yeah, we were tempted to pick that up, to be fair. But yeah, there's a lot I still have to learn about the Zealot class, and about the game as well, to be fair. We're not that old of a player. What are we on? 8 days, 22 hours. So we've only jumped into this year, basically. And a couple of hours of stream a night on it. Still fairly new. Is that bugged? It looks like it has. Because he's not stood up there. There he is. There he is. Okay, I thought that was bugged again then. You have all the Zeal gear. Ooh. So it's just a case of mix matching for the different set pieces. That makes sense. And yeah, at the moment, Warcrest wise, we're on 7,740 something. Yeah, 7744. So we've got a lot more crests to grind. Yeah, a lot more. 2-star keep. Just hit, give or take. Okay. Trying to keep on top of what's going on in chat. I'm very bad at the in-game chat, to be fair. If I'm being honest, my mic covers half of this, so I often don't really see the chat. I do try and look and stay on top, but yeah. Ooh, that sucks. Need to put on the ritual. Why could we see him back here, but we couldn't see him there? Still can't see target, even though we can. Okay. We've got the snare on him, so we can't cast for a second. Disrupting silence, that's fine. We're getting body blocked crazily up here. Let's get him rezzed. He's already rezzed. Let's see what he's looking at chat then. Everyone's rezzed, okay. And we're going back. Misinformation. Oops. I mean to reply that. That's fine. Doing a little sneaky, I guess. Do I keep dismounting as we go through that? I do, yeah. Keep thinking that we need to mount as we go through a loading screen. Oh, and I guess, yeah, as people are chatting in guild chat now, if you only want the 30-day stag mount, you just have to kill a layer boss. Tier 1 layer boss, apparently. Oh, that's going to be because it's pre-16, I guess. Oh, now, yeah, this guy's asking, do they not even have permanent mounts? Same thing I've just been talking about. It would be nice if they had permanent mounts. We also need to reboot the client, but I mean, it is what it is. Silence, I guess. A pretty long cast. That's not the way I want to go. I'm not stuck in a rock. Can we get out of the rock, please? There we go. We line of sight. A little tiny bit. We're slow. Always slow. We should have taunted that guy. We would have died anyway. And that goes back to what I was saying before about always being slowed on this character. Oh, and now the warband's banging out, I guess. Yeah. Papa's left. Which now means the entire warband will bang out. Because that's how this functions. And there goes the warband. Cool, okay. We're going to group HV yet, so we may go and do HV. Let me just leave by. We'll go right now, we'll see real quick.
We can aid
This is the
each
killing
other.
player one, right? Yeah, I guess it was.
I have a task for you. Let's hope I was
And is
right
that going to go... That's going to give us a teeny tiny amount of this. Okay. We'll see. We'll grab this quest now, I think. Because I do think we want to be getting into a HV run if we can. Which is the trial one, I think? Yes, it is the trial one.
Here is your chance.
4 hours. It will only take an hour to do that. Tops.
The rumors about you are true.
And then we'll ping over to here. Hey, that's it. How's it going, buddy? Then we're going to try and get a HV one going. Or we could do chapter 22, I guess. Because there doesn't really seem to be a lot going on in the RvR today. Doesn't even look like there's many people even looking for HV. Oh, you can't just scroll it, okay. Yeah, I'm not too bad at all, buddy. Oh, Squidward's never been HV. Just see what else is popping off there for a minute. There's always a problem with trying to get a group going for it. Especially when no tanks really need the gear from it, apparently. So, instead of doing HV, we may just jump into some scenarios instead. For this event. Yeah, we might just do this instead. Yeah, cool. Alright. So here, because we're going to wait for HV, jump with some scenarios, and then smash out this event. Just for the Warcrest more than anything else. And I guess the Lineas as well. We're not really bothered about, not that one, this one. The Wild Hunt. We're not really too fussed about any of this stuff. This will be quite nice, I guess. Other tropes. Guilty. There's other trophies and capes to collect. Yeah, this might be pretty good for the AP per second. Although we do lose 3% healing and 3% reduction in being crit. We're not even going to grab this either until the last day of the event, if not after the event, if we can still grab it afterwards. And I doubt we're ever going to hit the elite because I'm not doing all this stuff. We have to locate loads of dead bodies and God knows what else. But yeah, cool, okay. We will just take a quick 5 minutes here, grab a new coffee, and then we'll crack on with some scenarios or hopefully a Hunter Vale run. Yeah. Cool. Cheers, everyone. Your warrior priest has full conqueror gear equipped. Need 4 renown ranks to equip the vanquisher stuff. You keep reading Joshua instead of Jahatsu. Yeah, it's Jahatsu. Japanese word. If I was like 30 times stacks. Oof. What do the Warcrest stack into? Is that like a 10k a stack? And what guild am I in? I am in World Eaters. Is he online? No, one of the guys who is, I guess, high up in this guild, give or take. He was running scenarios ages ago, and I kept joining all his scenarios, and then we got talking, and then he popped into the stream randomly, and got me invited through that, which is quite nice. So I think this guild, I think a bunch of people in this guild stream. And as much as I try and pay attention, as I say, to like the actual chatting game, I miss loads of this chat going on. I was about to say this looks a bit better, but we're not going to be able to get in there unless there's a back route. There is a back route, okay. Oh, stacks in 9,999. Oh man, so yeah, having that many stacks is insane. And your guild says basically the patch might get you to change talisman, at least for warrior priest, but not much else. Oh yeah, that's something that we've been like considering ourselves. We can either stay real tanky and keep our armor talismans in and heal a bit less and have a bit more survivability, or we're going to have to basically switch it all out for willpower. which I think is, as I say, I think that's probably what we're going to have to do at some point. I mean, our heals don't do that much less than they used to prior to the patch, but they are less than what they are, and we're currently sat on how much? Like, haven't buffed anyone. We can buff people if we can. I guess we'll line of sight ourselves because of the flag. We'll get there. Hang on. We're on 895. We're normally around the 800 to 950 amount, give or take. Have we double buff people? We have double buff people. Just scanning people's buffs real quick. He's already got any. He could have strength actually. Where's this Zealot? Can't even see him. Okay, never mind. We'll go back to buffing him in a second. Or is he stood right there? No, he's not, but still. Stuff on the floor. I guess we just hot everyone at this point. It seems to have an abundance of healers. In fact, the majority of our team is healers. 7, 8 healers. Jesus Christ. No wonder no one's dying. Can we knock these guys away a little bit? Yes, we can. I mean, this is probably where we want to be DPSing a little bit, I guess. I think we got the wrong guy there. We tried to snare. We're about to lose the middle flag as well, which we really don't want to be doing. Someone just DC'd. I'm guessing that was a healer. Let's see if we can do this again. Knock a few away. A little bit of concentration here. Just, I mean, we're probably not going to die ever because we've got so many healers, but just in case. Oh, that's not good. We just don't want to lose this flag, right? Because that way, as long as we keep this flag, we get this ticked off. Event. No. We haven't even used a ritual for this. So bad at playing Zealot. This one. Playing the little flag and don't lose it for the whole game. We did start a bit late though, so I wonder if that's not going to apply because we didn't start like when everyone else did. We'll do this mile 3 for now. Did that count? Wrong one. It did count. Happy days. Now we just basically don't really care and farm kills. Easy peasies. You only go full willpower in some Zerg healing. You get targeted like crazy and not get guarded. Don't Q immediately or do. Oh, are you waiting to Q? Do you want me to bang out? If you want me to cancel, let me know. We can queue at the same time. There's a little bit of a stream delay as well sometimes. Well, there is, I think, of like 8 seconds or something. It's not that I've set that up that way. It's just because I guess it is what it is and it happens because of Twitch, perhaps. Not really sure, to be fair. But yeah, as I say, with the talisman stuff, I do kind of feel like having armor and everything makes us that ever so slight bit more tanky. But yeah, with the changes, I don't know if it's going to be worth. Has he already buffed people? He has already buffed people. But he's not going to buff me. Okay. Oh, there we go. Happy days. It's always a bit confusing when there's two zealots and we're not talking to each other. Do you know what I mean? Whoever gets the innie buff first. Doing Q do it. Initiative, mine was low. I don't think I'll get in. Well, we'll be doing this for a while, to be fair. So if you are waiting for the queue and stuff, you can absolutely try and queue at the same time. That I'm guessing you're on your warrior priest at the moment. Because if you're on destruction, I'd say we'll get in a group and queue as a group. Unless that means we only go against pre-mades. I don't know how it works. It also makes sense for them to come from the side angle here and not through the front door. That seems like a bad play. I didn't realise there was a side entrance until just now. It's not a scenario that we've played a massive amount, to be fair. Yeah, soon 40 you have. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, sound. Yeah, similar to myself basically. We've only got this Zealot going on. We have like a level or a rank 3 Black Orc, I think, or maybe a rank 2 Black Orc. Generally speaking, we've just mained this guy all the way through. That's the wrong ability. I didn't mean to do that. He's just rezzed. We tried to interrupt that spellcast, but it is what it is. We're a bit slow. It should be fine. This NG knows what's up. Died, too busy trying to silence that guy. That res so fast. Destruction are on point with their reses. I think he's already rezzed. No, we got him. Or someone else did actually. It's fine. We taunt that guy. Where's the shame? Oh, right at the back. Line of sight. Waiting for that shaman to not line of sight, there we are. Feels like he's making a video as well, just doing his own thing, 1v1 him. Oh, you got him, but not the same scenario. Well, I'll hold off on the... oh, actually, we're going to win this pretty quickly, it looks like. I'm going to say we can hold off and wait for you. See if we can get in the same one. Ooh. My lord is being sieged. Although it's not dropping, so maybe he's not being sieged. They've surrendered, yeah, it's going to be over real quick. We may actually quickly ping over to MOM and see what this is all about. Oh no, it's got a 2-minute timer, so we've wiped him. Yeah, okay. So we won't do that. You got a 15 Blackguard, 11 Engineer, and a 9 Slayer. We do really want to play a Blackguard. But we hate the graphics of the elves on both sides. They look stupid. I just can't get on board with the graphics of them. Still 2 minutes on it, so that's fine. I reckon we've probably got enough time to grab into another one. Agreed in the dresses. Yeah, the dresses look absolutely stupid. We won't queue this just yet. You know what? No, we will, because we won that really quickly. I'm guessing you're still about, I don't know, like 200 points in. But yeah, the Blackguard, the whole Rage Bar mechanic, same as a Vanilla WoW. Sorry, a Vanilla Warrior in WoW. Right up my street. But the fact they look the way they do is just, oh, no thank you. Whereas, like, the Black Orc, for example, the reason why we made the Black Orc is I think they look absolutely insanely good. But yeah, it's just a shame that, you know what I mean, the elves look the way they do. Check your mail. Oh, you absolute legend, Stink. We'll have to start moving across to that soon. The Vanquish stuff, right? And to be fair, until we can be a higher renown rank, we absolutely will just stick being a healer, I think. Yeah, until we can start getting like some of this Sov gear and what have you. Oh yeah, that's the item we need to buy. We couldn't figure out where that was earlier. And we're in our own little group, so I guess it's the pre-made. So just join this one. Interesting. Where am I? What am I doing? You can have strength, we'll just buff people real quick. Have anything buffed. You can have strength as well. You can have resistances, I guess, because I don't know what you're doing. There it is. You can have resistances, and you can have resistances. I don't know if that's better than strength. Probably not, right? You can have strength instead. It's a tank. That's going to give him block strike through, right? I think it's a really good healing set for Zeal. Yeah, that's pretty much until you're best in slot. Nice, okay, so that is a set we should be going for. Because we've only had one gold bag with the Vanquisher stuff in. And I don't think, well, we took War Crests over the Vanquisher set. Which would have been a mistake. Because I'm guessing the Vanquisher set is more than 50 War Crests. Per piece, yeah. Same for Warfare, yeah, okay. Got the chest thanks to a gold bag. Yeah, so we want to be picking out the pieces through the gold bags whenever we can get them. Shouldn't be DPSing that guy, we have no DPS. And I guess we're on 9,100 wounds because our offhander's procced. That? No? That icon, the purple one. I'm sure that's what it is. We'll keep an eye out next time we get hit. Because we do normally use the Subjugator offhand, but at the moment we've actually gone with Evil as an offhand to try and make us a bit more tanky again. That also gives us a chunk more willpower than the Subjugator offhand. We do lose 2% healing, critical chance though, which is kind of big. It's a big loss, but I feel like the extra wounds and survivability is probably better. Specifically for scenarios, I would have said yes. Maybe not for warband stuff, but we do... Our positioning isn't great, because normally in most MMOs that we normally play a warrior or a tank class. So my positioning is kind of bad. We do normally find ourselves getting killed pretty quickly, because our positioning is terrible. I'm not really sure how we're staying alive so long here. That's coming from my ass, just detaunt him. They've not gone for the flag either. So this is confusing. If I was Order, I wouldn't be grinding kills here, I'd be going for this flag. It doesn't really make sense that you wouldn't be going for the flag. We should be fine, I should be able to eye all this. Silence. Yeah, okay. Oh, someone died though. That was a good spike. He just line aside us. That's the wrong hotkey. We didn't really need to stun that guy. I'm trying to add a little bit of pressure to this dude. Not that he needs it. We should have gone to Harbinger of Doom there as well. Our positioning's really bad here. I mean, when they all focus the same guy, they can drop somebody. They just need to focus somebody, then switch last minute. So we all panic and heal the wrong guy. In my opinion. Oh, that sucks before we get that heal off. Yeah, they're slowly getting a kill or two. Yeah, look at this. As they go all for one dude at once, yeah. They are able to pick people up if they do that. Why are we now backpedaling? We're healing over here. Ranks, so I'm sort of catching up here. It must be rough streaming getting all this full recognition. Oh, I don't stream for the recognition. And to be fair, I do get loads of whispers in game about people saying they've been watching the stream and stuff. It's quite nice. But I just stream because at the end of the day I'll be smashing this anyway. And it makes sense that I get to just I talk to myself a lot as well. So it makes sense that I just do that and record it. Done, easy. Easy peasy. He's too far away. Bank set, that's fine, that's fine. Oh yeah, that's right, I've caught up with that bit with the gold bag stuff. We might not be able to get this off. The thing is, for Zeal, rank set is your best in slot healing. Is that the Victorious or Triumphant sets? I think it is, right? And we've not done any ranked at all. But we can obviously buy those rank sets, right? I'm pretty sure we asked this earlier in chat. In terms of not actually required to do rank anymore. It's just the kill board where you can see the items and stuff on the Return of Reckoning website, still reckon, or it still says that you need to do rank to get some rank currency that doesn't exist anymore or something. And that's close to the bank, so you might be better off just suffering a few ranks to get your best and slot faster. Oh, interesting as well, okay. So we really have to eye up the Vanquisher set and see how we feel about it. Give me some more wounds. This is such a weird scenario. It feels like they have 20 people and we've got 3 or 4. I know because most of us are healers, but again, as I was mentioning earlier, like, what am I trying to say? In terms of like your mentality of seeing like a massive group of red nameplates or whatever, and seeing 1 or 2 of us, they're obviously going to push this because it doesn't look like there's many players there, like psychologically, I guess. And I'm also, I mean, yes, we've got like 70 healers, but I'm shocked that most of the healers aren't really getting focused down. I mean, I guess this guy is currently. But otherwise, it seems to be that they're going from random target to random target. Here it seems they're attacking the DPS classes. They're still on this guy? No, they're on this guy now. Oh yeah, and that's the buff that we've got now above our head. Wounds increased by 110. Does that stack with this? It does stack with this. That only gives me 500 and something wounds, so that's kind of crap. I thought that gave more wounds than that, to be fair. We're all through that. That should be fine. Just AoE heal for a little bit. Oh, that's not AoE, that is AoE. Like, even here, again, I don't know if they're using buff head, I don't know what add-ons everyone's using, or how new they are to the game and stuff, but I've just used my big cooldown. It's on a 3-minute cooldown. Surely now would be the time to gank me and kill me and continue focusing me down. It's a bit strange that they were DPSing me, I used my cooldown, they continued to DPS me during my big cooldown, and then when my cooldown ran away, or, you know what I mean, ran off, ended, however you want to word that, ran away. Then they don't DPS me, but now I've got no anti-CC. I also use my Morale 3 ability as well. What are you doing, phone? Was that much of a? Let's put a dot on him because that'll stop him from healing. Your scenario party, Night of the Blazing Sun, AM, 4 warrior priests. This is why you don't do scenarios. I mean, yeah, this is also why we don't do scenarios really, and we don't seem to have got any points for ages because they took the flag and none of us have cared. Which is the exact reverse of what happened at the start of this game, where we had the flag and they didn't seem to care at all. I mean, the scenarios in this game, I feel like at 40 specifically, I feel like if you're not in a pre-made, just don't do scenarios, because they are so bad if you're not in a pre-made. Well, that's my feeling on them anyway. Because obviously most people have already maxed renown, so they don't need to do the objective at all. So all scenarios are is basically high renown players farming each other for kills. Which, as I say, isn't always fun for a new player or a lower renown player. And again, coming from other MMOs, where the objective is to do the battleground objective before you farm kills, it's a bit strange that in this game it's you just ignore the objective completely. That was a waste. We should have looked at everyone's debuff. They're all immune from the 4, 5, 6 seconds. You win every fight, but there is one flag no one is interested in taking on, which doesn't even defend. Yeah, even in this one. In this scenario, we had the flag for the first, what, say 2 minutes of the battleground, and Order will just fight each other in the middle. Order took the flag. I mean, I'm too busy chatting away and stuff and trying to catch up on chat. So none of us went to re-grab this flag back. And it's not until they've closed the gap that we've gone, oh yeah, maybe we should go get the flag back. And then in some of the VODs I've done as well, there's some of the past streams. Is it More of Madness? That event? Or that scenario we were doing a few I don't know, a few weeks ago perhaps? A few streams ago? I don't know, a week or so. Where 3 things spawn like in the middle of the map and you have to just hold on to them for the whole game. That was so frustrating for us because nobody did it. So that was just people farming kills. No one went for the objective, it was just me going for the objective. And when they were farming us at the spawn point, instead of just like, using this battleground as an example, or this scenario as an example, just AoE healers who do this. Here, if they're farming us this direction, or even farming us here, say, because that's more realistic, you just go down that bit, don't you, and then get the flag. You just ignore the middle. But yeah, in that one, the More of Madness or whatever it's called, no one was doing that. They were just going from spawn point into their pack of dudes, and it was just, oh, it was infuriating. And I guess no one's getting any kills here. We can knock them back. No, he's immune. Why was he immune? He didn't have that buff on his head. No idea why he didn't get knocked back there. Don't do it for income. Oh, is that scenarios? So I've said a lot here. I'm sort of I'm slowly catching up and chatting loads more as I'm catching up. So no, the only reason why we're doing this scenario today, for example, is because there's this event on. This one, just to get some free war crests. It's the only reason why we're really doing it. And we're doing this as well as we wait for Hunter's Veil. But I don't think we're going to get a Hunter's Veil run today. Oh, I thought it was going to exploit us and make us stand on top of the wall there. So here, oh no, these are all immune to being stunned again. This is where Wind of Insanity will be good. Although I guess it doesn't work. Because they're already what's it called? Already immune to it. Triumph is healing. All is the same currency. So that was when I asked about the... did we lose? We lost this. Insane. Insane. Yeah, sorry. Triumph is healing. And everything's the same currency now. That's right. Ranked is dead outside of organised 6v6s anyway. Oh, thank you, Grandfruit. And nice to see you back in channel, dude. We'll give this a second. I don't know if... Tin, I don't know if you're still doing scenarios and stuff. I'll just give it a second. Maybe you should go Destro. I mean, the same can be said on both sides. Do you know what I mean? We've definitely done stuff, like even in that scenario as we saw there, it didn't look as if they were doing anything. It didn't look like we were doing anything. Everyone was farming kills in the middle, and it was kind of a bad... Ooh, maybe we go MOM, actually. We're going to quickly go MOM. Yeah, to see if we can help defend this. 28%. It's probably already been destroyed, their RAM. It looks like it has already been destroyed. So we may just have a quick check, a quick scan around. Oh, we've got like 3 warbands up. Yeah, let's do this for a little bit. Let's come away from scenarios for a bit, because they're getting a bit frustrating. Well, not so much frustrating, but kind of a bit boring, to be fair. The Guild's Warband is full. Oh, man. Yeah, get yourself over on Destruction, dog. Get yourself over on Destruction. Oh, and this looks like we're meant to be joining Discord to do this, but that's not going to happen. As much as I'd like to. Talk enough as it is. I can't not talk and listen to people on Discord. Good lord. We're about caught up in chat now. No, it's generally quite poor experience due to bad queue system. Yeah, that's the other thing as well. It just, as I say, I understand it because if you're high renown, there's no point even doing the objectives in the scenarios because you don't get anything. you've already maxed your renown, so it is more beneficial, I guess, just to farm kills. But yeah, as a new player coming from other MMOs, I would expect it to be scenarios, you know, battlegrounds. You want to be focusing on the actual objective, because that's the point of the game, right? I don't know. I mean, Christ, in the first scenario we joined, somebody in chat said, our healer's gone for the flag, stick with the group or whatever. Why don't you come to the flag? Doesn't that make more sense? Like, what? Seems a bit stupid. It is what it is. I get it. I understand it at this point. It's really demotivating to queue and then see your whole group is just healers. Yeah, that as well. Us having, what, 7 or 8 healers in one of these games we've played. I mean, you can't do any DPS, can you? You're not going to get any kills. All you can do is sit on a flag and hope that they don't push you off it, and then they have more people stood by the flag, right? There's no matchmaking to speak of. Ugh. Oh, the Zealots come along nicely. Yeah, Grand Fruit. Yeah, we're not doing too bad. Couple of pieces of Sentinel now. Couple of pieces of Veilwalker. Couple of pieces of Beast Lord. And we're renowned 60. Yeah, we just hit 60 as we logged in today. So it's coming along. And we will. Oh, we didn't check mail for what Stink sent us. I'll have to go back and grab that in a second. We will be leaning more towards a bit more DPS, I think, as we go higher up in the renown ranks. Not so much like we're a DPS class and, you know what I mean, pretend we're a chopper. Not so much like that, but more like a hybrid. Because again, with the fact we've got Harbouring of Doom, suggests we should be playing as a hybrid. So it makes sense that that's what we start to do and start to gear towards. We're also obviously waiting for the next Zealot healer patch to hit and Rune Priest healer patch to hit, which I think is 2 weeks away. That's going to change up some of our rituals and stuff, I guess, unless the backlash of changing rituals means they're not going to change the rituals at all now. But we'll have to see. Oh, and we drop boxes doing this, don't we? I guess we don't care about boxes. Okay. Fuel's weapon is full from Mom. And I've just demounted. I've got to stop doing that. Trying to mount as we go through tunnels because you stay mounted, don't you? Shame on that guy. You don't know Rune Priest still enough to react to hybrid DPS. I mean, the way my brain processes the hybrid aspect of this class is if we were to have, for example, well, to be fair, I don't think spec matters that much. I mean, it does a little bit because of the new talents and the new skills you get, but generally speaking, if we set our talents up, so we still have healing rituals, we still shield on heal, we still do all these sort of tactics where we're healing and mainly defensive, but popping on Harbinger obviously changes all of our healing stuff to DPS. So willpower turns to in, healing crit turns to magic crit, healing power turns to magic power, switches all around. That, in my opinion, it should basically play the exact same way as a Shadow Priest does in Vanilla WoW, where this is basically turning into Shadow form. So absolutely, we'll probably spec more into the DPS stuff and be, you know, an average healer. But generally speaking, yeah, this button needs a rework completely. This should also do something with strike through as well for disrupt chance. If anything, the healer PTR patch, specifically for the Zealot, shouldn't have been changing the core abilities of how the ritual functions and changes all this stuff about, you know what I mean, how willpower functions. For the Zealot, it should have focused specifically on Harbouring of Doom. That's what I think, anyway. I mean, Christ, they could have done something really cool with that. Not made all our rituals crap, where they last 10 seconds, pulse 3 times on a 30-second cooldown, forcing us, technically, to spec into all 3 rituals. They could have made the Harbouring of Doom change the way all of our skills function. They could have done so much with this Harboring of Doom stuff for this class, but they haven't. And it is what it is. You'd think that way, but sadly Hybrid Zeal is quite bad. Yeah, and we've seen this as well. As we try and do anything like a hybrid, again, I know we're not high renown rank, it just basically, if we try and do anything hybrid related or DPS related, it just means our heals are crap and our class is crap because we have no DPS because we're low renown rank, I guess. But yeah, the Harboring of Doom, this should have been the rework for the Zealot patch. I don't know if Rune Priests get something similar, so they can sort of toggle on shadow form, as it were. But yeah, that's what I think the healer patch should have been. They have got so many players around here. So we need to do a bit of focusing here as we heal. Oh my god, he's run in. They have a siege as well. They have a ram. He's run into a whole group and there's like 3 of us here. We've got some more people coming now. Can we root you? Someone's hit you? Never mind. They're all too far away. We should probably put down rituals on. And obviously all of my opinions about the Zealot class are all coming from as a new player, so, you know, pinch of salt with what I'm saying. Just throw that out there before I go back to chat and see, You don't know what you're talking about! I don't, yeah. I know it's Bible on AM Shaman and Warrior Priest and Doc. Yeah, I've seen that. Although, with the new healer changes, I don't think that's viable on Doc anymore. I could be wrong. And they've got a ram, cool. I guess he doesn't want to go up that cliff because he slipped. The thing is, Harbinger doesn't change your renown points. Oh, yeah, that's the other thing, yeah. That's a very good point. I mean, yeah, it's just equip stuff, isn't it? Yeah. Harbinger of Doom. Change all your equipment stats, basically. Really hard to balance Zealot or Rune Priest. Because if you mess with it too much, it'll just be OP broken. And that's the issue as well, yeah. Because if it were to do... Basically, yeah, if I was able to heal on this class, and then on a flick of a button, suddenly become a DPS class, everyone would play Zealot, right? It would just be broken. Are we stuck? Good lord, okay. You got an MOM. Nice! I'm sure I'll see you on the battlefield, my friend. Or at least in the keep, maybe not the battlefield. But yeah, yeah, Stink, as I say, like, I completely understand. Like, if we were, do you know what I mean? If the devs were to sit down and try and make like the Harbinger of Doom basically shadow form and like on the flick of a switch be DPS, that would require so much work and time just to make sure and balance patches and everything else. And then, yeah, because it would be then very overpowered, everyone will play the class, then suddenly have to do a new patch to nerf it. Yeah, it's got to be extremely difficult to balance this kind of stuff in like real time, especially when you're obviously going off the base game stuff. But yeah, it would have been cool for them to do something with the Harbinger of Doom, and it would have been cool as well if, for example, just, you know what I mean, a crap example, but off the top of my head, whilst you're not, whilst you're in Harbinger of Change, you could have maybe had it so the rituals heal. But then when you pop on Harbinger of Doom, suddenly all your rituals now deal DPS and don't heal. We're stuck on people, there we go. You could have also had it where like your HOTS... We're dead. See, was he... Yeah, it's fine. You could have also had it where like your shield, for example, or your HOTS switch into Harbinger of Doom, and then these become like warp reality and stuff like that. I mean, there's no need for it to have done that, I guess, because, you know, you've got the abilities you've got. You don't need to lessen the abilities. Can we not resin? There we go. We'd like to heal people here, but that's not a player. We're through the roof. Never had that before. We kind of want to run back down if we can. That's a bad mistake. We didn't realise so many players would be coming up the stairs there for some reason. Don't know why we didn't think that. You don't kill everyone 1v1, just want to say, whatever you think you want to test, you've done it. You would have melee zealot build. Ooh, how did the melee zealot build function? I hope it only works decently if you go full glass cannon. I hope people don't focus you. Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. And also, as you've said there, basically, because this game's, say, you know, over 15 years old, there's a meta for classes, isn't there? So, because this is something I talk about quite a lot in the channel in terms of, do you know what I mean? We get train wrecked by somebody or by a warband, and then we go, you know what? We need to respec so we can actually, you know what I mean, put pressure on people. And then we do that, and then we get smashed again, and then we go, no, we can't do that. We need to be a healer, and then we respec back to heal. So we do this quite a lot, to be fair. Kind of sort of, you know what I mean, min-max, I guess, or player specific meta. But then, as I say, people in chat have basically said to me, no, this is the build you should be doing. This is how you play a Zealot. And yeah, as you say, with people having tested everything, give or take, there's a certain way to build the class, isn't there? And everyone's already figured out how that works. And then also from my point of view, as I say, and I've said this before as well, so apologies if I'm repeating myself to people, because we've only played the Zealot, really, we've not played any other class after 10, we don't really know how a lot of these classes function, so yeah. Sometimes as we get smashed by somebody and I sit there scratching my head, go into combat log and be like, you hit us for how much? And then somebody will let me know that they used a morale ability or something. I'll be like, oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, there we go. Your game crashed and you lost your spark. Ugh. Do you crash very often with this? Because I crash quite a lot, to be fair. We've not crashed today, touch wood. But normally we crash quite a lot. We normally crash when we use the war report and teleport. The first teleport we do through the flight masters in the game normally crashes us. Lately once a day, sometimes twice, yeah. Yeah, I feel like the FPS and the crashes have become worse since the healer patch. Although, as I say, so far today it's not been too bad. Obviously, FPS dips will happen. We normally just reboot the client, clear the cache, jobs are good and fixes everything. But we shouldn't have to do that. It just shouldn't get to that stage. But yeah, when we do keeps and fortresses, as I mentioned earlier, we need to reboot the client. Yeah, we do suffer some FPS dips. We are playing borderless mode. Where are we going? User zones, video. Just move it up here. Currently playing on 1080p. I mean, it says use full screen, but we're not using full screen. Don't know why that's ticked, because it shouldn't be ticked. It doesn't matter that it's ticked, but we're currently in windowed. And then graphic-wise, we followed the Warcamp website that basically told us to turn everything off. So we're playing on like the lowest possible settings just to basically have and maintain FPS. Add-ons is what I was trying to say there. We're only using a handful of add-ons as well. Buffhead, Enemy, Miracle Grow Light, Obsidian and Pure. The lib slashes and ace are obviously prerequisites for the rest of them to work. But we have done it where we turned off all add-ons and we gained FPS. So Malmar mentioned before that having loads of add-ons is going to slow down the FPS and stuff. And don't get me wrong, it's not the end of the world, as I say. A quick reboot takes 10 seconds, give or take. Get back in game, smooth frame rate, until we then do another keep or a fortress and stuff like that. And then we will have a little bit of a tanky frame rate. I mean, it doesn't seem that bad right now. It's not as smooth as it is on a reboot, but it's doable. Yeah, it's not too bad. Just have some coffee real quick, actually. I forgot to even drink this. Do you not have other warbands to join? For MOM? You just watch the stream and work? Oh, bless you. I appreciate you watching. Don't know how much work will get done though, eh? Yeah, crashing and then not being able to get back in is, oh, that's frustrating, yeah. And I guess, I was about to say, we're waiting for some reason. Probably waiting for the Lord to die, and then we're going to clean people up and farm kills, I guess. I feel like we've been in this guy's warband a few times, Zorbax. And he's mainly a kill farmer. Again, I don't know for certain. Seems we've had a good couple of plays since I've joined this warband. I'm pretty sure most of these guys are on Discord together as well, so there's definitely plans being formed. Like here, for example, I guess we're getting farmed at our spawn points, we've come back to help. Or we've come back to stand there. This is kind of cheeky if we can just stand up here and heal and not die. Concentration mode for a second. We can res that guy. No, he's already been res, cool. And in doing so, this guy died because we were too busy trying to res the other one. Story of my life. Let's try and res this guy. Oh no, 6 more people have died. Cool. Meanwhile, Lord's been killed, captured keep. This is where it would be nice if we all just rush back to the keep and claim the keep back. But I don't think that's going to happen. Not with Zorbax, he doesn't really use Discord, or if he does, people don't join it. Yeah, I mean, the first thing that was said when we joined this warband was him linking his Discord link. I mean, I always assume that whenever we're in a warband, the leaders are all on Discord together for like this warband leader, the other warband leader, and they're all talking to each other on Discord making plays. I don't think it's always the case, but we've definitely had it where destruction side seem to have really good communication, but then we've also obviously done the opposite where we've seen that destruction don't have any communication. But we're gonna have to go a different way here. We should be fine to fall off this and not die. We didn't want to hit the tree, to be fair. We're stuck. Okay, that's not bad. Unless we have a warband behind us. No, we don't. We're not going to mount, we're just going to sprint this. That's a bad place to sprint into. Can we save him? Maybe. Can we root him? Yep. No, he's dead. Okay. We tried. Is this us dead as well? Where does this take us? The PvE. We'll just sit here for a sec. Oh yeah, we got loads of pots on us, man. I always forget to use these buffs. I always forget to use the armor buffs. We've got a bunch of healing potions, AP potions, rejuve potions. I mean, some of these are all low level-ish, I guess. More armor parts. Yeah. Have we all pinged off a different zone? I guess we have. Am I going to have to run around? Yeah, I guess. Yeah, we just start up on the action bar. I mean, to be fair, we should pop some on the action bar and hotkey and stuff. Generally speaking, I mean, I toggle between 3 different action bars at the bottom, which is very going vanilla WoW days of playing a warrior with 3 different stances. Kind of enjoy that playstyle. But then we also have 2 other action bars where we've hotkeyed stuff like the mount. We don't have a mount on any of these action bars because we know what the hotkey is, so it's off action bar, I guess. And parts, we normally have specific keybinds for parts. We just haven't set any pots up in this game. And they're kind of important, aren't they? Like armor parts and stuff. Got a cool looking mount. That's the, what's it called? Griffin? Summon a griffin. Lol, okay. We can just war report this, what we're doing. Let's see if we crash. Good old HP pots absorb AP. Remember that HP pots ignore healing debuffs. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, today we learned. Yeah, I had no idea that they ignore heal debuffs. I mean, to be honest, sometimes we don't even realise we've got the debuff on us because there's so many buff icons and debuff icons that we just haven't learnt them all yet. That's just locked, isn't it? Yeah, okay. And we got a gold loot bag. So we'll wait for this gold loot bag. Oh yeah, I'll get your mail now, Stink. I keep forgetting to even do that. I'm so bad at this game. Over there? There he is. Oh, an absorb part. So they basically absorb like the next instance of damage, no matter how big that damage is. Interesting. Almost click delete then. That would have been funny, wouldn't it? This is Vanquish stuff. You're giving us 100 gold as well. You crazy beast. That'd be funny if I moused over this as well. You've earned 1,000 gold over your entire career. Happy days. Thank you, Stink. You can make Zeal super tanky with the Chaos Racials. Yeah, I didn't realise that was how absorb stuff worked either. Or absorb pots, obviously. I'm guessing stuff like the absorb tactic, 25% chance to create a shield that absorbs up to, as long as it states up to damage, then obviously that's going to be the max damage that's going to absorb, and it doesn't go above that, right? Gloves and boots for Vanquisher. I think that's the same for every set in the game. If any are BOE, it's always gloves and boots. I'm pretty certain. And this is the... Oh yeah, we have seen this gear. Because the 4-piece on this, I've discussed this quite a lot. The 4-piece on casting a heal, 20% chance to recover 35 AP, basically replaces one of our tactics, doesn't it? It's not Blessing of Chaos. Sacrificial Renewal? Nope. Nope. Is it that one? Oh, it's Restorative Burst, that's the one, yeah. Whenever you heal, or critically heal an ally, you gain 40 AP every 3 seconds. We were running this, which basically meant we had infinite AP permanently, but we dropped that for the willpower one, to give us an additional 160 willpower. But that 4-piece set bonus basically gives us that tactic for free. Give or take. It's a little bit different, obviously, but yeah. Open your map, please. Right here. Basically, if you see like boiling blood, you just want to absorb just before it goes off. Yeah, okay. And the cast speed proc is insane. You just use Focus Mind M2 and spam AoE heals. Oh yeah, that's the morale. We never use this. Focus Mind. For some reason, I keep forgetting that it reduces cast times by 50% and we can't be set back. I keep on thinking that this is basically, oh, if we get snared or we're rooted, we want to be popping M2. But we always forget to use it. Triumphant cast speed, Focus Mind, AoE heal is 0.6 cast speed. Oh. And it also makes you immune to CC, yeah. The must healer. I mean, we always have it, but we never use it. In fact, we normally wait until we have morale 3 and use the shield for 4,500 damage from melee attacks only, which I don't think is that good anymore. Because we used to think that was a permanent thing. Sorry, not a permanent thing. We used to think that was 4,500 damage to every damage type, not just melee attacks. Open map again, please. Yeah, and we're just at the mailbox in this little war camp in RvR. We do currently have that, the Talon on M1, but again, when all we're doing is healing people, we forget this even exists. I need to get way better at using the morale abilities, to be fair. Way better at using them. You know what, let's do... let's make this not invisible. Maybe that'll help, because I guess with it being so light, I keep forgetting that they're even there. So yeah, maybe now we'll be able to sort of go, oh yeah, we've got morale abilities. I mean, it's on my action bar here. Oh, sorry, unit frame here is the blue thing. It's the blue number. And luckily we got a gold bag, so now we can see if we're going to get more Vanquisher pieces, which we are. So here, I guess, would be the case where we grab the full Vanquisher set through gold bags, right? This would make the most sense, I think. Oh, and I could move the morale bar on top of my HP bar. That's a good sense as well, yeah. Because a minute cooldown, we always basically have these on ready to use. They're always off cooldown, full, when we just keep forgetting to even use them. Yeah. And yeah, Vank pieces, yeah, brilliant, okay. We'll start going for this stuff. We'll get them all equipped just so it's ticked over in the armory for now. We won't bang any tallies in. Excuse me. And then I'll have to work out what talisman we want in these. But yeah, for now we'll wait until we've got a bit more set pieces for this. Yeah. Oh, and you're on the way to us. Yeah, I'll just open the map again just in case you need it. Or I can come to you, if that's easy, dude. Remember when it was off global cooldown? Was that focus mind? I mean, that must have been crazy. You're right outside the camp. Oh, I see you. Have a quick duel. Have a little 1v1. I'd say we go over a mountain so other people don't see and join in. I'll go for a little duel with you. I mean, I'm completely healer spec, so you know what I mean. It's not going to go very well. Gonna go semi-tank without spending crazy gold. Just go toughness and use the racial absorb tactic. Oh, that'll be the very bottom one, right? This one here? No. This one, right? Warped flesh. Any chance to attack, 25% chance to absorb, up to 375 damage. You're both in healing spec. Yeah, this is going to be. This is not going to be a good duel, is it? We will never kill anyone. Yeah, that's it, man. Just not going to happen. I mean, even with my dart slot, I mean, as a healer, this is what always annoys me. Where we put, I mean, do you know what I mean? Fair, he's going to be healing himself. Fair, he's going to be doing stuff. But normally, when we dot people, and we see their health just tick up, compared to our dot damage as a healer, oh, it's so sad. It's so sad. Yeah, man. At some point, though, yeah, I don't know. Don't even use it, it's not worth it. Yeah, yeah. Because I'm guessing most of the healers have the same kind of abilities, right? Give or take a little bit. where they've all got like the heart that they can move, that they can cast whilst moving. They've all probably got like a flash of chaos where they can heal and move. They've all probably got a big heal that they have to stand still and cast. I feel like a lot of the healers are probably the same sort of same skills, give or take. Yeah. I have to make sure we remember this name though. If we ever see this character in game. Oh yes, you've got a periodic heart as well. Yeah. Yeah, sound okay. The knockback as well. I don't know about anyone else's knockback, but our knockback is crap. I think your knockback's crap as well, to be fair. Just that's, do you know what I mean? You've moved 2 feet away from each other. It just doesn't do anything. Terrible. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, terrible. Right, on that note, however, we do need to be heading off in a moment. Again, Stink, I appreciate you pinging over some Vanquish and stuff and some gold. I absolutely appreciate it. I'm sure we'll run into each other again at some point. Probably go something like this. Oh, you're gonna have to. Let me just quickly. So unfortunately, I have links turned off in chat, because we just use the auto mod bot thing, and there's no way for me to temporarily allow you to post links in chat. You can either grab it after like the link itself, or I can send you a quick message, and hopefully that'll allow you to then ping me a message. Oh, you're the same as me. You've blocked whispers from strangers, so that's never going to happen. It's even on my dashboard, it just comes up as what is it? It just comes up as stars. I don't even see your message at all. And then in the moderator thing, doesn't even tell me anything because I'm just using the base like Twitch mod, as it were. It's infuriating to me, but yeah, very annoying. Or if you want, you could, if you're in game, you could ping us a whisper in game and just copy paste, and paste that link to me in game. I can screen grab it and do it that way. I need to at some point download a little some bots for chat and stuff, so I can then, do you know what I mean, like exclamation mark allow or something. So you can then temporarily do links, something like that. It's just stuff I've not looked into, to be honest. That's so funny, man. Oh, and Quell Brit, I appreciate the follow, dude. Unfortunately, I've got to do that. I've got to edit that in a bit. You might deal more damage on your level 9 Slayer. I mean, the bolster system in this game is bananas. When we made a brand new Chosen pre-level 5, we were 3-hitting people because the bolstering system under 5 makes you just do insane damage, which was way more fun to play than the trying to DPS on the Zealot. Just running around hitting people for 400 damage, like naked with a 2-hander. Anyone who saw us, oh, there's a level 2 over there, let's go kill him. Nah, man. 2-hit people, it was so fun. I should probably just change my settings so people can whisper me. I need to make a note of that as well. Few things to do today, or after the stream, should I say? And then, yeah, I need to figure out how to make it so I can edit the sound volumes for Twitch alerts in OBS, but I still hear them because, yeah, at the moment I get no alerts anymore. So at some point we'll figure that out as well. Do we get rolling healer? Yes and no. So we do like playing the Zealot. I do like healing in this game. I normally don't play a healer or a tank. Sorry, I don't play a healer or a ranged DPS or a magic user ever. I always play tank or warrior, as I say. But in this, we figured, you know what, we'll play a healer for a change. It makes a difference. And we don't mind healing. It's just when there's a warband or even like a 6v6, say, as soon as they see me, they'll just ignore everybody else and just W key straight to me. I'm instantly snared by something because loads of characters, or every class it feels like, can slow me by 40%, even at ranged. Just throwing a weapon at me slows me if it's from behind or something. Oh, Legend Stink. Let me just make a note of that real quick. Bless you. It would have been probably easier just to grab the the rest of the link, right? That's fine, man. I appreciate that. But yeah, everyone feels like they can slow us, so they just W key to me. I get slowed, and then suddenly I've got like 3-4 dudes DPSing me. And as a healer, again, coming from other games, where generally speaking, a healer can normally out heal the DPS in a 1v1. I can't DPS you. I can't do anything to you. I'm never going to kill you. But in a 1v1, you can't kill me because I'm going to be, you know what I mean, I'm out healing you. And that gives me an incentive to play as a healer because at least I'm able to out heal DPS kind of thing. But in this, it's completely backwards, where most classes just can out DPS my healing. And then if I can't DPS at all and all I can do is heal, how's that work? Do you know what I mean? So sometimes I do think like, damn, we should have played a tank or we should have played a DPS class. But then we watch like a Marauder get 3 hit by somebody and think, oh, maybe it's not just a healing class. Maybe it's everyone. Maybe everyone gets 3 hit. We should be really looking at a tactics, a career vendor for this. After the alchemy up to Etheric Shark, which is this ability, which we've already grabbed. Then take the Chaotic Force first tactic, then Path of Dark Rites up until Zin's Grip. Ritual of Lunacy. Blessing Chaos was third tactic. Restore first foot flesh, or from the spirit situation to switch whatever you're doing. When you get geared, no one kills you alone. Oh, yeah, so that's interesting. That basically covers what you've just said there, Sting. That covers all the talent stuff. And then all the tactic stuff. Yeah, okay. Gear for that, would that be the setup you'd recommend once we've got the Vanquisher stuff going? Because if it is, that's how we'll respec. You also get playing healer in small parties where everyone watches me die and would rather keep DPSing and die right after. Yeah, I mean, again, my mentality is if, do you know what I mean? I need to stay alive. So do you know what I mean? If we're surrounded by all these guys here, I mean, just these orcs, and my team are this pile of garbage because they've all died, say, I'm going to be like positioning myself, running away, trying to keep myself alive. But then I see everyone else die and think, well, why am I the only survivor? I shouldn't have survived that. So I'm starting to lean towards the whole, maybe I shouldn't be running away, and maybe I should just take one for the team and try and heal people. It's a very strange mentality. Again, coming from other MMOs, this one kind of feels a bit different, at least playing it. You'd use that setup as 70, but you can stop Chaotic Force and just go for Winds of Insanity. Oh yeah, because Winds of Insanity we tried to use as a lower level, and we got smashed loads. We're trying to do some shenanigans with it, but it never really worked out very well. And this was Warrior Priest is a melee healer. Oh, that's it, yeah. I guess Warrior Priests are really going to shine when you're in high gear, right? High sov gear or something like that. Where you don't get 3 hit, maybe. I'll quickly grab that bit as well. Let me just grab that bit of information off you as well, Stink. Again, at some point, I'll probably have to sit down and pick your brain about the Zealot class, but yeah. However, we do have to be ending the stream now, and I've got places to be. I was meant to be heading out about 15 minutes ago, but that's fine.